Hello and welcome. Another day of Spivey Talks, and this is 100 Proof Talks. I am definitely drinking yet again on this Smirnoff 100 Proof. Now, okay, you're with this guy, and what's the warning signs that things are starting to go bad?
Ooh. I get a gut feeling. I've just, over the years...
She got excited. She's like, oh yeah, I know this one.
I mean, I kind of have developed a gut feeling over the years. I mean, I had like a thing with this guy freshman year, and he was telling me that I want to take you to prom, even the day of prom, and then 4 days later he's like, Kaylee, I don't like you, I have feelings for your friend. They dated for a really long time, and then the next year I was talking to this guy and he asked his best friend to prom and not me. Okay, that's fine, but then I got this feeling right after prom. It's just like last year. So once things start kind of going south, a lot of times I can kind of tell, and sometimes I'll just want to go talk, and then they're like, no, we need to take a step back. So I'm just like, okay. But yeah, I notice patterns, and that kind of gives me those warning signs. I mean, it's a learning process each time. So, I mean, I've learned from things with my ex, what to look for next time and take that into consideration.
So do you feel you get better at relationships each time that you go through one?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think everyone does. It's a learning process. It's about what you want, what you don't want, how you want to be treated, how you don't want to be treated, just preferences, things that you like. So I mean, it's a growing and a learning period for everyone at their own pace. So I just think there's no way that you can have a relationship with someone and then move to person B or whatever, and then it would be the exact same. There's no way for that to happen unless you're just like a very ignorant person and you don't pay attention to anything.
You've experienced a guy turn around saying, hey, I want your friend. Do you feel like there's a violation of, I guess, girl code for someone you're talking to trying to get with your friend, or even actually doing it in this case?
Sometimes, but I think, no matter what, it just kind of is what it is. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I mean, I've done that. I've had a friend talk to a guy before they ended, and then like months later after they ended, I ended up dating this guy in high school, but she wasn't too happy with me, but like I hadn't talked to this girl in a really long time. I was kind of a crappy friend at that point. Yeah, I didn't take her feelings into account. That's my bad. I'm really sorry. Like, things obviously didn't work out with that guy, but for either of us. But I mean, we've both moved on and we're happier now because of it. And yeah, so I mean, it happens, and I mean, it can really suck and hurt at the time, but you just gotta learn from it and move on eventually. Like, you can't hold that grudge. It's just gonna make you pissed off.
Now, I know bro code, and you're familiar with bro code, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What is girl code? Do you give us some rules of girl code?
Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm a good person to ask for that. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I mean, we just discussed the one rule.
Well, give a name to that one rule. What would you name that one rule? Like, what's the most important thing as far as like what your homegirls are not supposed to do?
Just be kind of respectful of like your friend's feelings. Take into consideration how your friend would feel if you start dating their ex or whatever. I mean, it's gonna hurt no matter what at first. Very rarely, I think, would a girl say that it's totally fine and not feel like some twinge of sadness or anger or jealousy. So I don't know, just be respectful.
Trust me, I for guy code, my ex is telling me now that somebody I thought of like extremely close confessed to her like over a year and a half ago that he wants to get with her.
Yeah.
And mind you, we've been broke up for like years.
Right.
So, but we're still close, and he didn't come to me first.
Right.
He didn't come to me till the next time. The day after he did it the next time, It was like, yo, I want to get at her. And he didn't even tell me. He flat out told her, yo, I want to have sex with her. He told her that. Oh. And so that was a touchy issue.
Yeah, that is touchy. I mean, like, I think with anyone, both guys and girls, that is a touchy issue. I think even in gay or lesbian relationships too, I mean, I'm sure that's probably an issue as well. I mean, I'm straight, so I'm not going to put words in their mouth, but I mean, I'm just assuming, like, I think it's kind of human nature to feel that way.
How do you prefer for a guy to approach you?
Oh gosh, that's a hard one. I mean, sometimes you just kind of get a creepy vibe from a guy. Sometimes you don't. So, I mean, it's situational, and depends on my mood. I don't really I mean, sometimes it's kind of nice for a guy to flat up, like, hit on you, but then sometimes you're like, whoa, Swerve, like, back off. Like,
She hit it with the swerve.
I mean, like, I'll be at 90s sometimes, and I'm just, like, wanting to dance with my friends, and then, like, a guy will come up behind me and start trying to dance with me, so I stand straight still. Like, I stop moving. I, like, don't even acknowledge them until they walk away. It really just depends on the mood, but I also don't get approached that much, so.
Here you have a guy jumping behind you to dance with you.
Uh-huh.
Now, as a guy,
Yeah.
and I've only just within the last 2 years heard that females don't like this. I felt that if I'm a dance with a girl, then it's a form of peacocking.
Yeah.
Where the peacock spreads the back wings, the
absolutely.
feathers,
Absolutely.
and show. So I would mentally get myself to the point where I was at least semi, and then dance on it, because as she's dancing on you, she's feeling, your penis against her, and you'd be like, hey, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, see,
That
now,
at
as
all.
a guy, by default, that's the first thought of my head is peacock. Like, at least present that if she did decide to go home with me.
Emphasis on the latter part of that word. So.
Yeah, definitely a if scenario. Well, yeah. So, and once I heard the female argument about how they hate it, it was like, oh, I could see
it's
where
kind
they
of
don't
uncomfortable,
like that.
and like, I mean, you wouldn't want to. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't want someone like invading your personal space, like when you're not expecting it, would you? I mean,
But it's a female though. A female guy.
but it also depends on the female, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But still, 9 times out of 10, it's a female. If a female come to me, and the only really way to know that female's into you is two, either she approaches you saying, "Hey, I don't like you," or maybe her nipples are like hard, or
It
it's
could
like
also be cold. If her nipples are hard.
don't destroy the man
I mean,
opinion and viewpoint of what might be
I'm just
attractive.
saying.
If we see hard nipples, we think the girl is excited, and only if she's by herself and we see hard nipples, we think, oh, the room is cold. And even then, we're still going to hope that she's thinking about us. Like, look here, guys want to be like wanted. Guys,
Yeah,
want
absolutely.
a
I think
female
everyone wants to
like,
be wanted.
Yeah. The drink has definitely hit me out.
Yeah.